Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. I don't know if people are still saying that, but for me, I am. Happy 2021 guys. This is the first wig video of the year. So today guys, I want to share with you or teach you, I mean whichever you want to go with, how to lay your wigs when you're using glue without damaging your edges. Because like I know many people are getting into wigs, people have been getting into wigs, and sometimes when you lay down your wig with glue, it just looks more, how do I say, more laid. It looks more laid. But now the thing is, using glue in the wrong way, let's say, can make your edges just come out, you know, yani you have no edges here. And the truth is, wigs are supposed to be a protective style. They're supposed to be protecting your hair and your edges. So I'm gonna get into how to layer wigs with glue without damaging your edges. So let's go ahead and get started. The wig I'm gonna be using today is very fierce guys, fiery, fierce and red, and it's from one of my favorite wig companies, Eva Wigs. That's the box it came in. Real quick, what came in the package: a pair of lashes, okay, a wig cap, and then there's a brochure or a user manual. These are really good, especially for you as a beginner, because you can go through the manual and kind of see how to take care of your wig, because there's a lot of that in here. How to lay your wig, how to store your wig. So there's a lot of info about now the unit that you've gotten and how you can care for it. And then there's a comb. All the wig details for this hair are gonna be in the description box down below, as well as a direct link to this hair. It's a 22-inch unit, so inches baby. So tip number one when it comes to protecting your edges when you're using wig glue is to actually make sure your edges are moisturized, or you've put some oil or something, you know, that they're not dry, because when your hair is dry it's more prone to breaking. So for me, this is what I use. This is a black castor oil, Jamaican castor oil, and I'm just gonna put that on my edges. Tip number two is to get your edges out of the way. So if you don't brush back your edges with some gel, then they get tangled, they get all mixed up with the glue. Then when you're taking down your wig, it's more likely for your edges to cut or to break. So I highly recommend using a gel just to like slick them back before you go in with your glue. For me, my lines are so fresh, so I don't have much edges or too many edges to brush back. There we go. The edges are ready. They are ready now for the glue. So of course, because the wig is new, it has like the lace and all, so I'm gonna cut that just now. I always prefer to cut my lace before gluing it down. So we're on to the gluing down part now. So I've just pulled back my wig because this is the area I'm gonna work with, and I don't want to get like glue on the actual wig. And actually that brings us now to the next tip, which is, if you can, and you should, avoid as much as possible directly spraying your glue onto your edges. You want to, if your edges are here, you want to spray your glue slightly ahead of your edges, if that makes sense. So try as much as possible. I mean, you might probably get some glue on there, but just try as much as possible to spray your glue a bit ahead of your edges. My glue of choice is the Got To Be spray. I have the gel as well. In fact, when you use the gel, it's much easier for you not to get it directly onto your edges, because you know you can manage where you're putting it. With a spray it's a little bit more difficult, so I would say if you're a beginner, go for the gel, because you'll be able to control that as opposed to this. Or maybe I should actually just use the, I'm just gonna use the gel actually. So if you guys can see, my edges are here and I'm putting the glue right below the edges. Again, now you don't want to go so far away from the edges and then your wig is starting here. That's not cute. I'm gonna let that get tacky. I actually have my blow dry here to help the process. So always on cool, never on hot. That's tacky. So now I'm just gonna pull my wig over the glue. Okay, that is glued on, but of course you always have to put your elastic band and just let it set. So next tip, if you have like maybe really sensitive edges, you can opt for something like this. This is like a silk band thing, like anything that, you know, those things you used to wrap like a box or something. You can use something like this as opposed to an elastic band. You could also opt for a what do you call this, a scarf, although I feel like a scarf doesn't really like do the job. But yeah, something like this that's really thin that goes right around the hairline. It's just a bit more gentle than the elastic band would be. Okay, the laying has been done and it's been done to the gods. Looks so good. So guys, I'm gonna now finish up with this wig. I want to put some curls in it. I also want to, yeah, actually that's more or less it. I just wanna put some curls in it. I'm gonna use my hot comb my hot comb here to just make it flat. I'm gonna add some concealer here to make that part pop, and yeah, so I'm just gonna skip over this part and just put some music over it. Okay guys, I'm officially done. I've not even laid any edges and this hair is just everything. I've applied heat on it. It's turned out beautifully. So like I said again, I have left a link for this Eva Wigs unit in the description box down below. I have 2 final tips when it comes to protecting your edges when you're using wig glue. One of them is how you take down the wig. It really matters. You can't just lay it down like this with glue and then at the end of the day you just like pull it out. I mean, that is definitely gonna come out with your edges. So the best way for you to take down your wig is to get a spray bottle, put some water in it, and saturate the edge of your hair with water. Like saturate it so much that the wig literally just like falls off. So please don't pull. If you pull, you're setting yourself up to have no edges, baby. No. And then my last and final tip is you don't have to use glue on your wigs all the time. Like if you're using glue to lay down your wig every single day, day in, day out, that is definitely gonna take a toll on your edges. Like no doubt your edges are gonna suffer. So where you can, wear your wig gluelessly. In fact, like as much as possible, wear your wig gluelessly. And then now the days where you really wanna like lay that hair to the gods, use glue. So just don't use glue every day. Don't overdo it. You don't have to lay your wig with glue every single day. And that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I am just in love with how this hair has turned out. I am in love with that color, and that color is in love with me. Thank you. I love it. I love it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to Eva Wigs for partnering up with me on this video. Like I said, the direct link to this exact hair is down in the description box, and you can also scroll through their site to see what else they have. I mean, if this color is not your vibe, you can find a color that is your vibe, and you know, you can apply these tips that I've shared with you guys today. If you have any more tips, please leave them in the comment section down below. Let's all learn. Maybe even me, there's like a tip, you know, that I might learn and start implementing. Thank you guys so much for watching.